Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video. Now in today's video I will be going over the top 5 characters for World Flipper. So World Flipper is a brand new game that came out today, so you can actually go ahead and start playing. So I will be making several content on the game, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure the post notifications are on so you guys get notified when I make a new content on World Flipper. So I will be going over some beginners guides as well as what to do in the game when you start, as well as which characters to reroll for. Now in today's video, obviously the top 5 characters, you should go ahead and reroll for them. There will be specific characters I would actually recommend to reroll for. In World Flipper, having a team with the same elements is how you actually want to play the game. So in my top 5 characters, there are going to be 2 characters I recommend you guys to go ahead and reroll for, both at the same time, because they are going to be very complementary for each other. So hopefully you guys like this video. Let's get right into it. Now the number 1 unit in this game is called Silty. Now she is a swordsman and she is a wind attribute. Now in this game you need to focus on attributes. So if you guys are going to run a wind attribute team, go ahead and use Silty in that. She is going to be the best 5-star character in World Flipper since the release of World Flipper game. Now the reason why Silty is very good is because her skills scales infinitely based on the number of combos she can do. So she's able to deal massive amounts of damage that is unlimited. So there isn't a limit with the amount of damage she can do. So the further you increase the combo, the larger the damage she's going to be doing. Silty becomes the manual queen as you can easily maintain the combo with this unit. Silty's abilities are increase own attack by 30%. While combo count is at 10 or above, increases own attack by 80%, and her main ability, own direct attack, hits twice for an overall increase in damage by 20%. So Silty is going to be one of those main units you want to run in your wind team, so definitely go ahead and reroll for this character. So coming in at number 2, we have Veron. Veron is a swordsman of the dark attributes. Veron gives penetration buff and high attack buff, making him usable in every element. He is very useful and beneficial to use as he provides a lot of attack damage and penetration modifiers. Veron leader skill increases that character's attack by 65%. His activation skill is deal dark damage to entry enemies for a short time, grants himself a attack buff and grants allies a penetration buff. In conclusion, Veron has the ability to increase his own attack by 30%, as well as giving party members penetration buff and increases his own attack by a further 60%. He also increases his damage to beasts, spirits, dragon, plants and undead enemies by 25%. In conclusion, I believe Veron is a great support class character. If you guys are planning to use the dark team, it's obviously going to be fantastic. However, like I said, it is a unit that you can actually use in any element as it provides you with amazing buff that increases your overall team's damage. Coming in at number 3, we have Lazar. Lazar is a swordsman of the light attributes. Lazar is one of the best light characters in the game. He is a powerful support character who can also tank for your team as well. He has the ability to apply 4 buffs that boost team survivability and damage. This buff includes regeneration, which is going to be essential for the light team, as well as the other buffs that he brings to your team. These are going to be beneficial because the light team damage scales off the number of buffs given to them. This therefore makes Lazar useful in any light team. Now to clear early game, using Lazar and Filia is going to be the best option for you guys. Now if you guys do your first 3 summons and you get Lazar, I guess you have to prioritize building a light team over the rest of the attributes. Lazar's abilities are, whilst another character's HP is at 80% or above, increases the character's attack by 60%. Upon every 10th time own self received damage, increases party members attack by 30% for 10 seconds. His main ability is increases HP by 30% and receives damage in place of other allies. Coming in at number 4, we have Clarisse. Clarisse is a special unit in the fire team. She is classified as one of the best fire characters. She is a strong DPS character with a lot of skill damage on her fireball skill. Her fireball gives a fire resist down debuff to the victim. She also increases fire damage and causes other partners or persons in the lobby to deal greater damage to the target. As better fire characters drop in the game, she's still going to be useful as she's able to increase the fire skill damage of other characters, which therefore makes her a relevant character even in the future. Clarisse also has the ability to fill up 80% of her skill gauge at the start of the game, and she also has the ability to generate a lot of combos, making her incredibly viable in teams that are focused on skill damage. Now, the last character, or the number 5 character we'll be talking about, is interchangeable. There's a couple of other good characters that could be put as number 5, but at number 5 I had to put Filia. Now, I'm sorry if I butchered the name. Filia is a strong healer for early game, and she's relevant for wind team. Now, for example, the first character I mentioned right now in this video, like the number 1 character in the game, Silty, you can actually run this unit with her, as she's going to be viable in the wind team. Filia is a healer that can grant float buff. Now, float is a very strong mechanic that gets heavily supported in the future, and is also very strong early on. It is especially notable with Filthy, as float keeps you in the air, letting you maintain combo. And as you can tell, Filthy is a unit that does extra damage based on the amount of combos. Now, with this ability over here, buffing up Filthy, it's going to be amazing for your team, especially with the amount of damage you'll be able to deal with Filthy. Filia is the only good healer in the wind team, so she's going to be viable for a long time. If you guys are planning to reroll for a very solid team, I would actually recommend you guys to go ahead and reroll for the wind team. So summon Filthy as well as Filia over here. Both of them are going to complement each other and make sure that you clear through the stage relatively easier. So hopefully you guys like this video. I've gone over the top 5 characters in the game. Obviously, with the last character I mentioned, like I said, she's definitely still a top tier character. Even though she's at number 5, she's still relevant in the team and relevant in the future end of the game. So hopefully you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more content on World Flipper. Let's get to 10k subscribers. At 10k subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.